few minutes. Okay, we are live. What time is it? It's 9:15.
Oh. That's about right.
Perfect.
Good morning, everyone. It's Andy here from Summit Fitness in Bedford. 9:15 every Sunday. We'll warm you up. Let's get those knees high. Big march. Everything we do here is exaggerated. Just trying to get that heart rate up. Get some blood flow. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big step to your side. Pumping those elbows back. Squeezing my scapula. It's a one-legged squat. Breathe. Breathe. Yeah, and inside, outside hip. Abduction, adduction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Butt kick. Heel comes to the glute. Looks like this. Flexing those upper back muscles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to toe tap with that squat and a big reach over, opening up my torso, that thoracic region. I bob, squat, and reach. Deliberately try to open myself up. Good. Come on, Peter, bring it. 10, 9, 8, 7. The more I exaggerate the movement, the more I'm going to get. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to crisscross, sort of a half jack. Cross those ankles. Bring the hands all the way up. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, whoa, 2, and 1. Hand behind the head, opposite knee. A little bit of core. All my weight's on my right leg. Twist, twist. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Go. Twist. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. You can do this on a bench like so, mountain climbers, or off a couch, or a chair, or even on the floor. Big steps. Mountain climb, come on. Get that body temperature up. Breathe. Bring those feet up close to the object. All the way back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we've been doing dumbbell presses. I'm going to show you how to do a modified push-up, either from the floor. Notice that my hips are straight, all the way down, up, down, up, down, up. If I'm strong, I'm on my toes. Up, down, up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep going. A way to also modify is when you have a bench or a couch or the side of the bed or your stairwell. Alright? I've made the push-up a little easier. I'm not on my knees, but on angle. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Alright, beautiful. Other side of that, very light weights. I can do these on the floor. And now I'm in that rear delt. Those upper back muscles. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Squeeze it back. Squeeze it back. Now this is the weakest part of your shoulder. These rear deltoids get utilized far less than the front. Squeeze. Squeeze. Let's hold the next one up. We're in isometric. Hold. You want to flex your glutes. Get your legs off the ground. Even better. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And down. Again, you can be sitting on a hassock here. Okay? Military press. Down, up, down, up. Inhale, exhale. Simple military. Primarily front shoulder, right? Let's trick it up a little bit. Front, in, side, in, up, down, front, in, side, in, up, front, side, front, front, side, overhead, front, side, overhead, front, side, overhead, front, side, overhead. Okay, we're in this position. I'm on the edge of my bench. Front lateral, a lot of trap, and front deltoid, right? Trapezius. And you can keep these moving a little quicker even. We can double time them. Right here. Feel that burn coming in. Straight overhead, slight bend in the elbow. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, remember when we were laying down on our chest on the bench? We don't need a bench necessarily. If I get wide here, I'm down my back toe, nice and stable. I'm laying on my front quad, touching the dumbbells, exhaling back, working balance and core, stabilization, right? Squeeze, squeeze, so many different ways of doing things to make them harder or easier. If that was too much for you, right here, right? Same thing. But I'm going to go the other way. Share that stability. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that was all back, right? Shoulders and rear delts. So we're going back to our push-up. Again, if I'm not super strong, I can be on my knees next to the stairwell or a hassock, a couch. Maybe you have steps like this. How do I make this easier off my knees? I turn it into a plyo. So there's your plyometric. And simply exploding, coming in with control, eccentric, concentric, eccentric, concentric, eccentric. You throw a clap into it. See how many claps you can get before you fall into it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. These are very effective. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right, laying on your bench. Use a mat if you want. Dumbbell fly. Now, that big movement you just did should follow up with a lighter weight or less resistance. So I'm using dumbbells, coming down parallel to my shoulder cap. I never get near my head up here, inappropriate. I stay sort of nipple line or below, so that I'm working my pecs, my pectoralis, and not over stressing my shoulders. Open wide, open wide, and yes, the bottom, as I convert to the top, this is the hardest part, right here. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Breathe, breathe. All right, you saw me move back on the bench, right? Dumbbell straight overhead. I'm gonna let them fall to my shoulders or the edge of the bench and lift. We call these skull crushers. You can lay on the floor and do these. In fact, let's take it another level higher. Every time the dumbbell comes up, my pelvis comes up. So now I'm doing triceps with the upper body and glutes and hamstrings and hips and core with the lower body. If I want to up it, I can go single legs. Nice flexion up. I can go to the ball of my foot. Just like that. Or I can go straight leg. Lift. Lift. A little more core when that leg is straight. Lift. Switch sides. Lift. 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 I want to double up. I'll put my weight right there, and I'll focus on 2. And again, if you get on the balls, folks, like this, and really think about squeezing in that gluteal hamstring region, whether you're on the floor or a bench, hump the pelvis high. At the top is where it's the best. That's where your flexion is going to be deepest, right up here. 10, 9, 8, 7. I try to relax my neck. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. So I'm going to spin toward you. And I'm going to do a dip. Now, if you don't have healthy shoulders, or wrists, or hands, or elbows, the dip is probably not going to be for you. This is a tough position. You got a lot of weight on both here and here. This is what's going to give if you have an issue at all. If that's not for you, go to an overhead extension like this. Inhale down, exhale up. But if you got the juice, I just loaded an extra dumbbell. Show me that dip. And notice my back is scraping the bench. Never ever be out here. Always back. Push. A little heavy for me right now. Four, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. I'll be the first one to admit my conditioning for this type of a class right now is off. I need to do more at home. I'm spinning a lot, but not doing enough of this type of work. Like many of you, I've got lots of projects going on. But trust me on this. If you come and work with me, whether it be virtual or private, once the club reopens, I will keep you moving and having a great time. 5, 4, 3, we offer 30-minute free trial. 2, and 1. I'm also going to be doing nutritional pieces. I'm a nutritionist, and you'll see those in the next few days. But I would work with you privately. Bicep curls. Now I would go heavy on this. This is a muscle that we use so much in our lives and take for granted. I'm in a seated bicep curl. If I want to amp it up a little, I'm going to stand. And I'm going to throw a knee into it. So now I got balance, hip flexors, hamstring, lifting that knee up, opposites. I can even take it up another notch. Watch this. We'll go squat, knee raise, curl. Looks like this. Squat to my bench, knee raise, curl. Squat to my bench, knee raise, curl. Squat, raise, curl. Squat, raise, curl. Squat, curl. Let's do 20 squats only. 1, 2. Now I focus on getting my butt way back. I don't want my knees to jut out in front of my toes, so I sit back like I'm sitting on a toilet. Commit your butt back. Where are those curls? Right here. Right here. Right here. Here. Let's make it harder. Curl, push press. Curl, push press. Curl, push press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. A little bit of back work. One arm dumbbell row. Again, you can do this from the floor. Palm your knee down. Pull. 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 Upper back, right? Latissimus dorsi, rhomboid, biceps, and rear deltoid. A little bit of core. Notice that I release and stretch. Exhale. Exhale, reach. Exhale, reach. Pull it way back. Get your money's worth. Pull. 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 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Switch it up. Pull. See how that back leg is behind me and to the side? Everything is about stability here. I reach long, I pull back. I reach long and pull back. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now you never want to overbreathe. Don't force your breath. Just make sure you're not holding your breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're back into some kind of a chest movement. Any form of push-up you want. I'm going to do those plyos again off my knees. Here I am. Down. 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 See if I can pull them off on my toes. Now normally, a year ago I could have done those, 20 of those. You have to always train within a reason of where your fitness level is. What happens if you follow me into an area that's out of your capability? You potentially get hurt. That is not our goal. You always need to know what your capacity is and then push in a couple extra reps. Add another pound or two. But don't try to recreate the wheel. Too much at any given time is a good recipe to get hurt. Inhale. I'm training 34 years now. I have never injured anybody. I mean, a muscle pull here and there, maybe a day or two. Some massage, hot bath, a shower. If you're hurting, if your trainer's hurting you, you're working with the wrong trainer. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe. Sad, how do I make it harder? Straight leg. Single leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Dumbbell overhead, either off the floor or up on your bench. Notice that I try to keep it over my head and get it behind my head at the top. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathe. 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 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now, some of you may not have a band. You don't need the band. But I can tell you, you can order these online very easily. Usually they'll send you a pack of 3. Maybe 25 bucks. It should last you virtually forever. If they do break, that means you need new ones. Alright? So I'm going to bring it all the way up. scapula there. I'm going to keep my legs wide, focusing on flexion of what? Glutes, hips, my lower lumbar and core, or stomach, tummy is involved. Now if I flex it open, put it together, wow. My plane is vertical, right? But also horizontal. So I'm doing multiple movements here. I close them on the way down. I open them on the way up. Even without weight, move those knees. Try to put your ankles or your feet together. Exaggerate it. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Feel that in the tush. Open. Close. Open. Close. Stay up. And focus on opening and closing. Pick up the pace a little. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it wide, isometric. Feel those muscles right here, yeah? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's work our way back, even if you're on the floor. Don't have to be on a bench. Now, being up here, look where my feet are. They're considerably lower than my torso. I'm going to make sure my butt is on the edge. Crunch. 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 So either you're on your back, on the floor. These are actually very hard on your bed. The bed is soft. So you have nothing firm to support your lower back. And if it's too hard doing both legs, bring one up. Obviously, I've got that band on. It's not making it easier. Crunch. Curl up into a little ball. Upper lower abs, right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. I'm gonna lose that band. Instead of doing the one-arm dumbbell row, time is running out. I'm gonna go heavy. Two-arm dumbbell row. I just bend over, make my back flat. Exhale, squeeze back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathe again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go heavy, either with one or two dumbbells. Reach. Straighten my arm. Subtle bend in the elbow. Too hard, go to a knee. Go to a knee. A little harder. Two knees. Then a straight leg. Straight leg. Straight leg. Straight leg. Or two. Ideally, I'd like to see you get your back up off that bench. So when I come up, my upper core, upper abs working hard to get that leg up. My lower ab and hip is involved. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll back up into my road. I'm adding a little more weight again. Hear that song? Time is running out. So I double it up. Always push through the end. Push. Pull. 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 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bicep curl. Ready? Now in that pulling movement, you're using a lot of bicep. Now it's just bicep. Throwing in a little knee. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hit the sides. Really focus on a lateral lunge. I'm going light, folks. Don't use me as your measure. I'm coming out, sliding that foot, getting my dumbbells to the floor. So I see a lot of this when I teach big classes. There's nothing wrong with this, but it's definitely a big modification from going to the floor. Don't use weight. Or put something on the floor so you don't have to go all the way down. But your goal should be to get to the floor. I have double hip replacements. You're 22 years old. I was 38. That's wrong. 20 years old. So I make a point of keeping my hips flexible and strong. How do I make it harder? Overhead. 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 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Gonna have Dennis come in for a quick shot. Here's a great way to do your calves. Either lean against the wall with your forearms or put a ball up. Step way away. Put your heels to the floor. Flex up onto your tippy toes. Exaggerating those calves. Most of us don't even train them. Male or female, a nice set of calves are important. Breathe. Breathe. Make them burn. They're not burning. You're too close. Step back. All right, another part. Again, either hands on the wall, chest on the ball. You're going to focus on lifting. Right? Hip abduction. ABD. I teach you in big classes. It's no hands. Lean over a little. Focus on how high you can get it up and let it down slow. Don't be in a rush. You want to power it up and control that negative. Concentric, eccentric. Concentric, eccentric. Concentric, eccentric. If I hold it up, what's it called? Isometric. And that's going to be the hardest for me anyway. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Try not to contort the rest of your body. Get that leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's do one more back. This is your stretch song. So I'm going to go heavy again. Get that back flat. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now, normally I teach this class in 60 minutes. So, I'm rushing to get as many things in as I can. When we all come back to Summit Fitness, you'll get the long version. I'll throw in some Pilates, some yoga, some kickboxing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spectacular. All right, I'm the hip guy, remember? So I want to stretch out my hip. I can either be on the floor or use this bench, get a little bit more on it. This is basically your modified pigeon pose. The shin should be as high up as you can get it. I have not been practicing my stretches. I'm being a bad boy. Spinning almost nightly is tightening my hips, and I have to admit, I'm not getting upwards of 10, 15-minute stretches that they should be. I drop, I come up, I drop, come up. Now I know some of you ladies and guys can lay right down on your chests. That is the goal. The goal. Again, whether I'm up in there or I'm down here. Gets to be too much, come up, and then go back again. I would tell you that later today, stretching again would be very important. You know, 4 or 5 o'clock, or before you go to bed. You're obviously hot right now, so it's important you do it now, but later, to minimize your uncomfortableness tomorrow, later is important. How low can you go? Keep pulling that shin up or sliding back. I'm showing you some quad stretches. So this is really like being vertical, standing up and putting it on your butt, right? What I like to do is throw in that foot forward. Notice my foot's underneath my knee on the left. And I lean in and pull. Stretching this quad. Same thing on this side. If you're not flexible, you might even have to put a band or a rope around your foot. Because your goal is to get that heel onto your butt. Most of my clients start off, they can't grab their foot at all. That takes about 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks, depending on the client, to resolve it. I send people home with some homework. Not a lot, just some basic things to practice. In the end, your trainer is your designer, your motivator, also the person that keeps you safe. It's up to you to do a lot of the work. Stretching this back, latissimus, I lift and I pull. Opening it, relax a little bit, back in. the hip away, pull on that wrist. My seedlings are going into their secondary pots. We'll probably be there another 2 weeks. And then into the ground. Intertwine your fingers in the back, opening up those front deltoids and pectoralis. Tricep, push the wrist to the shoulder, push the elbow back. I like to use the wall, so I lean into it, push that down, opening up that tricep and shoulder. Side. Also can be done this way. I just get better leverage when I'm leaning. Front deltoid across the jawline, pull in snug. Grab above the elbow. Really pull in tight. Keep it high. If you're here, it doesn't work. It's gotta be down here. I'm promising myself that I'm gonna practice more in the week so I can really bring it. Hopefully you guys are getting enough intensity. All of these movements I'm doing can be intensified. That's what we would do on a one-to-one basis, or if I had 30 people in here, I would be teaching to the median. Okay, the middle of the group. But always showing the harder version and the easier version with lots of props here. I realize you may not have all those props at home. Let's try a little windmill. Forward. Opening up that shoulder. This right one I can feel a little catching. It's a little tender. And I think that's because I'm not training enough at home. Normally, even at almost 59, I have no problems, even in my hips. I'm a huge skier, outdoor bicyclist, swimmer, kayaker, paddleboarder, and being that I've spent a lot of years in combat sports, I have really no issues. My hips was genetic. I hope you had a great time, folks. Remember, lots of water, protein, about 6 to 8 ounces. A can of tuna is 4 ounces. So you're going to want to get some protein to heal these tissues. That's the only thing that's going to do that. Stretching, a hot bath. Carbs for energy. Simple carbs are your fruits, whereas your complex carbs are going to be more like a sweet potato or a vegetable. Again, I am a nutritionist. We're going to start doing online virtual training and nutritional classes. So feel free to talk to Dennis and or Jane, and we'll set you up here at Summit Fitness. Have a wonderful day from me, Provo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Whew. Every week I think I'm
Thanks,
getting
Amy.
easier.